Hello guys, welcome once again to Junilai and Williams Adventures. And we have a really, what we thought is a different kind of subject that we wanted to talk about today. I thought that it would be interesting for you guys to know about Filipino traditions and superstitions. It's another year has passed that I've been here in the Philippines, and I went through the whole cycle of holidays. And what I'm learning, guys, is that there's a lot of Filipino traditions and superstitions that us guys from the West are not aware of, but we're going to learn when we're here. And that's what we're going to talk about: Filipino superstitions and traditions. And guys, we just want you to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and share our video so that others can see the content. We appreciate you guys being subscribers. So honey, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about Christmas first of all.
Yes.
I noticed that for Christmas and then New Year's, there was different kinds of things that seemed to me were a tradition here. Could be even superstition, but a tradition. I noticed that I think this was for New Year's. You said that there needed to be a setup on the table, and there was about 12 different things that you had sitting on the table through most of the holiday. What was that about?
That is a prosperity ball. As far as I could know, people will preparing the table and put some 12 pieces of eggs and fruits and money and rice. That's the tradition.
Guys, I went to take the money out of the rice that was sitting there on the table. And mind you, this was sitting there for the whole holiday. And I was going to take the little girl, Natalie, up to the store. And she's like, don't touch that money. That's prosperity money. You can't move that. So guys, we just want to make you aware that the Filipinos really adhere to these traditions and customs. And so that setup is still sitting on the table, guys, with the 12 different kinds of fruits. There was melons. There was all kinds of fruits that were sitting there. And my wife was telling me that these things bring, prosperity. That's the belief system. And this is real, guys, here in the Philippines. They believe that. And that's something that you're going to have to be aware of if you're in a relationship with a Filipina, is the traditions and the superstitions, flat out, is what I call it. Because if you believe that that's what it is, then that's reality to you. And so the other one, there was another one that I wanted to talk about. That's what we called Halloween, and in the U.S. And I believe it's called All Saints Day here.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And I noticed that here in Lapu-Lapu, there's a graveyard, a pretty fancy graveyard, by the way. I mean, it's expensive graveyard. And there was a big, on Halloween or All Saints Day, there was a big festival there with people selling foods. It was crowded with people, guys. There was all kinds of good pork and lechon and fried chicken and ice cream. You name it. It was a big carnival in the graveyard. And so I was asking my wife, is this common? Is that what goes on Halloween or All Saints Day?
I think that they just only sell food in that Halloween. But the others not like that. They just here only.
So remember, guys, when we talk about these traditions and superstitions, that it can be different from island to island, is what I'm seeing. And each tradition is a reality for those people of that island. And that tradition is real. I know that my wife's sister, when she spent the night here one time, she went out and made sure she had candles and was going to light up the candles at the gravesite. And I was asking her what that was about. She was saying, well, I need to find some matches because I got to go out there and light these candles. And I'm like, okay. She said, you going? I said, no. And so there's a lot of customs and traditions here in the Philippines. I've been thinking about my wife, Junie Lee, and myself taking a trip to Siquijor Island. It's beautiful. You can look it up. It has beautiful beaches and everything in that island. It's very inexpensive for the resorts. Beautiful, guys. But my wife was telling me that island is known for witchcraft. And that I looked it up. And there's actually people that practice witchcraft there. And I was saying, well, have you ever been there? She said no. So I mean, are we gonna take a trip to Sikio at some point or what?
I just heard only that. I'm not saying that I don't like.
So it looks like we probably will take a trip to Sikio at some point, guys. We're not gonna be looking for any witches, but you gotta realize about the superstitions and the traditions here. So when you come over, remember, guys, that you're going to be faced with these traditions in the Philippines and these superstitions because they really believe it. Even to the fact that I noticed that when my wife is sick sometimes, she'll get the massage person to come and do a massage instead of go to the doctor. And the massage, I mean, what's that about, honey?
Faith healer.
Tell them about the faith healer. What's
Yeah, just a faith healer. Just only that it's not very serious sickness. Just if you're serious sickness, you go to the doctor. But if you are not, you know what you are yourself is okay, then don't go.
What what situation would you use the faith healer in, honey?
Faith healer, if I have a back pain, I just go there to make massage like that.
By the way, guys, the masseuse, or the I don't know what they call the massage therapist, female, they'll come to your house and do a whole therapeutic massage for
1 hour.
600 pesos for two.
Yes, what the fuck?
For an hour apiece. That's about $12, guys. They'll come to your house. I mean, this is unheard of in the West. You're not getting a massage therapist to come to your house unless it's a different kind of massage therapist, and they're going to charge you a whole lot of money. But we won't talk about that. But we're talking about the therapeutic massage here for 12 hours for two people. So if you're having pains and things like that, they would go, their first option is the massage therapist, not the what we call a chiropractor or a doctor. That's all in one. What about, I watched on TV one guy, he broke his arm and he went to some kind of, I don't know if it was a faith healer. The guy wrapped his arms in bark and bamboo. I mean, what was that about?
Just only, what is that? They just want to say, oh, I'm not feeling good. Then just put some wrapping.
What kind of doctor would you have called that?
Which, I don't know, which. Faith healer.
That's a faith healer. So there's different kinds of faith healers, guys. Remember, we're talking about Filipino traditions and superstitions. And long story short, the end of that guy, he ended up having to go get surgery on his arm. His arm blew up like a balloon, guys.
If you were like that, you're going to doctor na.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work, guys. So there's times that the traditions will work. The massage therapy is very good. Depends on, in my estimation, what's wrong. But, you know, there's a lot of different belief systems here, and it changes from island to island. But we just thought that you guys need to be aware when you're coming over, those of you that are coming for your LDR, or you're coming to see your girlfriend for the first time, there's traditions. There are superstitions that the Filipinos believe. And
just believe.
You're going to have to deal with that.
Nothing to lose.
You're going to have to believe, God. See, my wife had to set up on the table. The eggs are still sitting on the table, guys. Even if I was going to go try to fry an egg, I don't know if I could take it off the table yet. When does the table setup come down?
No, you can take it now.
She says I can eat the egg. I can eat the egg now, guys. So, guys, give us a thumbs up. We certainly want to hear your comments on if you have any stories about Filipino traditions with your girlfriend or wife.
Just let me know what your stories about there, guys.
Let us know your stories because we're going to go to Sikiors at some point.
I know you don't want to believe that, but just believe it. And you will see it.
Did you see? She said, hey, you got to believe it. It's not superstitions, you know.
Nothing to lose to you.
Yeah, I remember now. We had superstitions in the U.S. that, you know, stepping on a crack and all this kind of stuff. Don't walk under a ladder. So they were there in the U.S. too. But they're more so here, guys. And there's a lot of faith healing. There's a lot of the Filipino people go to a faith healer because it's cheaper than going to the doctor. So they may go to the faith healer even for a broken bone or something first. I've seen people do it. when I'm thinking all the time they should go. I was telling my wife she had boils on her leg, and I was telling her go to the doctor.
I am a fit healer. I taking care of myself.
Long story short, it's healed, but she went through a lot of pain.
Yes, all struggles, painful.
Superstitions and
I just
traditions,
waited.
guys. They're real over here in the Philippines. Don't forget, guys, comment, give us a thumbs up. But we thought that just for a brief time you needed to know that when you come to the Philippines, this is the other thing that you're going to have to deal with, is the Filipino traditions and superstitions. This is William.
This is Junie Lee.
And that's all for now, guys. Give us your comments, and we'll talk about this at another time in another video. We'll go farther. And we are going to go to Siquijor. Hopefully we don't run into the witches, guys.
How's your New Year, guys?
Happy New Year, guys.
Just let me know.
We'll see you next time here at Junie Lee and William's Adventures.
Thank you so much for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.